Welcome back once again. In this part, we're going to start learning how to create prototyping. In the previous part, we ended up designing our sign up page, sign in page, and for the demo purpose, we were created a home page. Now, if we want to add prototyping, then we need to navigate to this page. It calls prototype. Like you need to click on this tab. So click on prototype, and once you will click on prototype, in the right side corner you will be able to see a couple of options are here. So we have a lot of options to work with prototype and need to learn a lot of things like how to do animation while we will move from sign in page to sign up page. Alright, so I can see there is a name issue, so I need to remove that one. Okay. Alright, sign up page. So in here, let me show you. You can see the trigger, and once you will click on this trigger, so let me show you first. So first we have a trigger, then we have action, then we have destination, animation. Okay, so these are the major field, and after that we will be able to see a couple of options here. Now once you are in this prototype option, we will have to select our particular options from where to where we want to go. So let's say don't have an account, sign up. It means that if our user want to move to sign up page, then we need to add this page, right? So once you are under this prototype tab, and once you will select any particular item, you will be able to see this icon will appear here. At the same time, at the right side, you will be able to see these options are coming here. At the same time, once you will, so you just need to drag it here, and then you can simply fix your destination to which page you want to go. Once you will select here, then here you go. Now in here you can see a couple of options are coming. First one is trigger. So trigger has a couple of options. One is drag, one is tap. Tap means when our user will click on a particular topic, we will move them to the next page. Drag means drag and drop options, keys, and gamepad. So either we can add a specific key like 1 2 3 4 for moving to a page, or they have a new feature called voice. So we will learn gradually each and every items. All right, so for that, when our user will click on this option, we will send them to the sign up page. Therefore we need to select on tab, and then in the type transmission, in here you will be able to see a couple of options. One is transition, then auto animated, overlay. Overlay we will have to use when we will have to take what I can say. So in mobile phone we usually see alert dialog or custom alert dialog. In that case we can use overlay, and then scroll to previous artboard, audio playback, and speech playback. They have a couple of options, and for that, for our in this option we need to have transition so that we can move from one page to another page. And then in here you can select the destination. Okay, so whatever artboard you will have, you will create, you will be able to see all the page name is here. So we have, although we have 3 pages here, 3 artboard, one is sign in page, sign up page, and home page, but we can see here 2 pages. The reason is that already from one artboard we want to go. So from this one artboard we can move to 2 artboard. All right, and so from here you can also change. If I'm gonna select home page, then this one is going to here. If I'm gonna change to sign up page, then this is gonna come here. Okay, so either you can change it from here, or you can simply drag it to your desired artboard. All right, now next comes to our animation. Okay, so for the animation, in here we have a couple of options. So we can say animation dissolve, side left, side right, slide up, down, push left, push right, couple of options. So by default it will have dissolve, and let me run it first so that we can see what we can get by default. So now if I'm gonna click in sign up, then we are in sign up page. All right, and already have an account, sign in page, but we cannot move back because we haven't added any prototype from a sign up page to sign in page. Okay, so now another thing is noticeable, that when I clicked here, it opened directly. There isn't any animation. So if I want to add animation, then in here, instead of dissolve, I can simply add slide right or slide up. So let's say slide up. So when I will click on this text, our slide will up, and in here we can see a couple of options are already here. So first run it and then click here, and here you go. See, something up from the bottom, but we couldn't see it properly, and the reason is that the duration. So we need to increase the duration. Let's say 1 second, and now run it, click on this sign up. Here we go. It looks pretty good, guys. Now, although we can see a transition is happening from bottom to up, which is called slide up, we can also add a few more custom animation right here. So we can see the easy out. Instead of this easy out, we can add easy in, or easy in out, or snap, wind up, or bounce. So let me select bounce and let me run it and click on this sign up. You can see the bounce is here. And if I'm gonna select went off, then again run it, and then if I'm gonna click on it, this thing. So it means that before doing the slide off, it shows a wind off. See how cool is it? Then we have a snap option, and if I'm gonna select the snap option and if I'm gonna click on it, then it will work this way. So you can choose your own design, or from here you can also add easy in out. And let me show. Okay, so this way you can add your animation, and we also have a couple of options here, actions and autoplay and several other things, but we don't need to have it right now. So click on none. And for here, so let me change here slide down. If I'm gonna choose slide down for the main animation, and if I'm gonna click here, then it will come from top. All right, and then in here we can do some animation like wind up that I have shown you earlier. This way, I guess we need to add the bounce one. It will look good, and click on the sign off and this bounce. All right. So I'm gonna keep this bounce one so that it is giving us, I guess, let me show you the wind up. Yeah, the wind up is also good. So we can give this wind up, and then we need to have prototype from this option as well. So from when our user will click on this sign in, we will not from here, we need to add it from here to here. So from this sign up page, sign up, when user will click on this text, we will send them to the sign in page. And in here, so if you want to, so if in case you cannot see any data, then you just need to press on it, like you need to press select the link, or you can say the tab, then you will be able to see this is gonna appear here. And in here we can also change the slide option, so we can say push up here for 1 second and then run it. So sign off, and if I'm gonna click and sign in, and here you go, and if I'm gonna click and sign off, then it is gonna come from top and it is going to from bottom. Okay, so this way we can create animation while we will move from one page to another page, and it looks pretty good, guys. It looks pretty good. Now come to this point, sign in. So when our user will click on this button, we will move to them home page, and again when our user will complete their sign up process, we should send them to the home page. So for that we need to add one more option here. So the thing that we need to do here is that we need to make group. So before changing anything, we need to move to this design tab. So remember one thing, that once you are under this prototype tab, you cannot make any changes on your design. So if you need to change anything, then move to design. And now the thing that I wanted to show you, that we need to make a group for this sign in and for this rectangle, so that when our user will click on this entire button or text, they can move to the home page. All right, the same thing we should do for this sign up phase. So now we need to make it group. So I'm gonna select these two. Either you can select this way, or you can simply click on it here. Okay, you will be able to see it here. And I'm gonna press Command G, and they have become a group. And I can change the name here. I can say sign in, and then the sign up is here. And again I'm gonna press Command G here, and then I'm gonna rename, and I'm gonna say sign up. Alright, now let's move on to the prototype section. So from the sign in, we need to move them to the home page, and from the sign up we also need to move them to the home page. And later when we will have back button or other parts, we will add another animation. And now let me add the animation. For this I can choose this one. I can choose slide right, and we can keep the animation part as it is, and same for select this one, and then instead of push up I'm gonna choose slide right. Okay, then run it, click on the sign in. See, now we can click on this entire button, either on this text or this one. Here it goes. So we are here, we are our home page, but we don't have any data. Now let me run it again. Let me move to sign up page, and then click on the sign up, and here you go. So I guess this wind up is not looking good, particularly for this one. So therefore instead of adding, I can say easy in, and the same thing is for this one. So select this button, and in here we need to select the tab, and then instead of wind up we can say we need to add here our easy in. Now let me run it and sign off. Here you go, easy in, and move to sign in, then click on sign in, and here you go. So it looks pretty good. So we have successfully finished our prototyping, and I guess you have learned about animation and transition and several other things that I have shown you in this part. And I'm gonna stop this video right here. We will continue with from the next lecture. Bye bye.